On game night, Candice, Nikki, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to play Die Tavernen im Tiefenthal, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by Schmidt, Spiele, and North Star Games, and designed by Wolfgang Warsch. So, come on into our taverns, and maybe we'll serve you some beer.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Die Tavern im Tiefenthal?
Yes, I will.
Or it's called...
As long as I don't have to repeat
Tavern in the Deep Valley, I think.
Tavern in the Deep Valley. Die Tavern
Okay.
im Tiefenthal.
Yep.
This is a sort of a deck building game that takes place over 8 rounds. This little board over here, it shows us the various 8 rounds that we're going to be playing. All of the rounds act the exact same way, and we all start with this deck of cards, as you might expect in a deck building game. We have in our deck of cards these 7 guests that will patronize our establishment, and then these 3 little tavern sort of cards. I will explain the tavern cards later, but we start with these 3 and these guests, and what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle all your cards, and on your turn,
I'm ready.
each round's going to start with, we're going to get something. So this is round 1. We're all going to get one of these. So everybody take one of these. It's a little counter person. They sit here at your counter.
Do we pick a side?
You don't have to pick a side. I'll explain the sides later.
Okay.
I'll explain all of that later. But every round you get something. All right?
Okay.
Then, even though, Nikki, you're going to be the start player, this is going to be simultaneous. You are going to turn over your cards from your deck one at a time, and you're going to keep doing that, placing them where they need to go here in your tavern until all 3 of your tables are filled by guests. Once that happens, your flipping part of your turn is done. Okay? So, for example, if I flipped this, and then I flipped this, and then I flipped this,
Well.
I didn't shuffle. I did that on purpose.
Okay.
My turn is now over. Okay? So now I put my deck basically back here, and I wait for everybody else to be done to go on to the next phase. But if instead of that, what if my turn were this? Okay, there is a patron goes to the table. Hey, there is the beer distributor. He goes over here next to where this little beer icon is. Hey, there's another table. That just goes here where my tables are.
Is there any thinking to flipping the cards, though? I mean,
Nope.
ultimately, there isn't.
Nope, you're just putting
It's
cards
just where
out.
you put your dice.
Yep. Hey, there is a waitress. She goes here where her dog is. Here's another patron, a guest. Here's another guest. And my turn note is not over because I have another table, but now it is.
Okay.
Okay?
So
now I will wait
Yep.
and for everyone else to do that. All right, so we're all going to do that until we fill all of our tables. Okay? Then we are going to roll these 4 white dice. We all have 4 white dice, and you're going to roll them all. And you're going to put them here on your little coaster. All right?
You got to actually get them right on the coaster.
All right, and now we're
We
going.
have to do this.
And now we're going in start player order, starting with Nikki as the start player. She's going to take one of those 4 dice and put it like just in her tavern.
Okay.
So she's going to do that. Then Lincoln will. Then Candice, you will. Then I will.
Okay.
And once we're all done that, we will then pass these to the left. All right. And in that regard, you will then take from the 3 dice remaining that you are passed,
Okay.
one of them, and we'll do that again, and we'll do that again, and we're all going to end up with 4 dice.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now we will assign dice to the various areas on the board in order to use them. All right? This can also be done simultaneously because wherever you put dice, you can move them again later. They're not locked in. Until you actually take your turn, you can put them anywhere you want. So let's talk about where you put dice. So one of the places you can put dice is up here on your guests. All right? We all start with, I think, 3 1s and 4 2s. That's all we have. So these guys want those die numbers. Anytime there's a little square with a die in it, so if this were a 1, I could put that 1 right here.
And I would give
All right?
you $1.
And that guest will give me $1. I have served him whatever he wants, and for that he'll pay me $1. All right? And a 2 will get you $2. See, it says, you can see in the little thing it says 1x, 1 time. What that means is that only 1 die can go here. So once you put a die there, you can't put a second one there. There are a couple of spaces on your board where you can put more than 1 die.
Okay.
But for the most part, there's no guest that I know of that isn't a 1 die thing.
Okay.
Okay? So that is a place you can put a die. And that's one way to get money, all right? Another way to get money is here in the cash box. You can put question mark, any number. No number requirement, doesn't matter what the number is, one die only, that will get you one more doubloon. So that's...
Are they doubloons in there?
I think they are actually doubloons. All right, so that will get you money as well, okay? There are basically two currencies in this game, money and beer. Here's how you get beer. Over here, where your beer area is. Beer distributor? I can't remember. This takes both 1s and 6s, and you'll see the little ... ellipsis. That means you can put as many there as you want. So I could have 2 6s and a 1 here, for example. And every die that you put there is going to get you a beer.
Right.
All right? Additionally, there is, for this money space, there is this little wild beer space. Any number, you put it there, you get 1 beer. Okay?
Okay.
I haven't explained all these other cards yet. I'm going to do that when I'm done with everything else. So let's assume these aren't even here. All right, so, and there's one more space that I'll explain later. Now it's your turn. When it comes to you and your turn, you are now going to essentially spend all your dice. So we're going to do that again in start play order. Nikki will be first, and she will take all of her moves and basically wipe everything off of her board. All right? So, in this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 beer, or I could have, let's do it like this. I have 3 money and 2 beer right now. All right, so you can do all of your actions in any order that you want. So you can do some money and some beer and go back to some money, however you want to do it. But basically, this is how we're getting more cards. All right? There are 2 types of cards you can get. You can get more guests. All right? And guests you acquire by spending beer. Technically, I think thematically you are offering them this many free beers, and then they are coming to eat in your establishment.
Okay.
Okay? This stack of 3s, these are all 3s, and they're all the same. Okay? That stack is always there. These 4 came randomly from this deck. And when you buy one, it will be immediately replaced. Okay? So, for 3 beers, you will get this patron, and they're all the same. There are 3 die, get you 3 gold.
Okay.
All right? 5 beers get you a 5 for a 5. 6 beers get you the 6 for a 6. These are a little different because these come with immediate stuff on them as well. So when you spend 7 beers, in addition to getting a guy who'll give you 5 for a 5, you also get one of these cards. This is a dishwasher. And I haven't explained that yet, but I will. Okay?
How do you know it's that
Because
dishwasher?
it's that icon, see? The 4 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
Just like this is a plus.
Ah.
It would have been interesting if they made that number a little different so you could see that is another waitress and goes there. Okay?
Is that also her dog?
Yep. All the waitresses have the same dog. Okay. You can only, on your turn, pick up one of these guests. So if you have 12 beer, for example, you cannot get this 5 and this 6. You can get the 5 or the 7 or the 6 or the 6, but that's it. The rest of your beer, you either store or spend in one other way, which I'll explain later. Okay? Money is what gets you these cards down here, and the price of that is in this upper corner.
Okay.
All right? And these 3 cards we've already seen in our deck, even though I have explained them, and I'll explain these other 2 when we get to them. But 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And on this row, you can buy as many of these cards as you want, except you can only buy 1 of each type. So the easier way to think of it is you can never buy 2 of the same card.
Okay.
So only 1 guest, and then up to 5 of these if you can afford them. 1 of each. All right? When you buy cards in this game, unlike pretty much any other deck builder I can think of, when you buy cards, they go immediately to the top of your deck. They do not go into your discard pile. So all the cards that you buy or acquire, whenever you acquire a card, it instantly goes on top of your deck. That means if you were to spend 7 beer to get this guest, he would go on top of your deck, as well as the card you acquire from immediately getting him, because any card you acquire goes on top of your deck.
So you can plan the order that you're stacking
It
now,
doesn't
or-
make any difference to a certain extent because you're never going to get more than 1 guest.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah,
So if you had to
flipping
get...
wise, yeah.
Right. You're never going to be able to put 3 guests on top of your...
Well, you
but,
wouldn't want all 3 of them necessarily up there.
But, right. All right, so, but yes, technically you can decide the order.
Okay.
All right, having done all that, so I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to spend these 3 gold for this, and that would go immediately to the top of my deck, and I have 2 beers. There's nothing here that's worth 2 beers, so hey, I have a little beer storage area over here that can hold up to 2 beers. So I'm going to do this to 2, move these off. That's my turn. Now it's the next player's turn.
Okay.
We'll all do that until we're all done. Once that happens, all the cards that you put out that round, regardless of whether you use them all or not, go in your discard pile, wherever that is. I think the rules put the discard pile like here next to your deck, but and then we will advance the star player marker. We'll move to the next round. You'll see that in round 2, you're going to have a choice. You're either going to get this beer guy card, or you are going to get one of these 3s. And again, like all cards in the game, at the beginning of the round, when we all get one of those, since you have acquired a card, it goes to the top of your deck. So we're going to do that for 8 rounds. At the end of the game, we're going to add up our points. There are victory points on these cards in the upper corners. Don't worry about them. All right? They won't be the bulk of your points. They'll be maybe 10 to 15% of your points at the end of the game.
Oh.
Most of your points are going to be in these noble cards that I have not explained yet, but I will get to them. So, especially for your first game, don't worry about these victory points.
Okay.
You're just going to buy the cards that you think will help you the best.
So we have some in our hand that have victory points on them already.
Correct, because we all start with one of these, one of these, and one of these.
Okay.
So, let's explain what those one of these are, now that I've done
Okay.
all that stuff. So, this is a beer distributor helper, and he gives you an extra beer for every die that's here. So, I would now get 4 beer for those 2 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
These cards can stack, so if I had another one, I would now be getting 3 beer for every die that's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And again, at the end of the turn, after I've spent beer, assuming I even get 6s and 1s, these will go in the discard pile. Your board always clears. Okay? I've already sort of showed you how this works. That's just an extra table,
Nice.
right? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a waitress. A waitress is what your color dice are for. So if you have a waitress at the beginning of your turn, or 2 or 3, because they can also stack, you will roll your own personal die. I have 1 here, so I'm going to roll this. That just stays on my board. Then I'll roll my 4 white dice, and then we'll do the white dice drafting thing. But I will get to also assign this somewhere. So it's basically an extra action. Okay? So that's what the waitress does. The dishwasher I've not explained because we don't start with the dishwasher. A dishwasher allows you to add 1 pip to a die. You can increase the value of a die by 1. You cannot decrease it. It can only go up. And these can stack, and yes, you can split them. So these 2 dishwashers can turn a 4 into a 6, or it can turn a 1 and a 4 into a 2 and a 5, right?
Okay.
So you can stack them if you want.
Is there a way to track that you've used them?
That is a fantastic question. Yes, there is. and that way is that when you use a dishwasher, to change a die, I want to make this one a 2. I'm going to use this to make this one a 2. You put it like this. Do not rotate the die face and change it physically to a 2. This is how you know you have used a 1 for a 2 here.
Gotcha.
And how you keep
Because
track.
of where you placed it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Obviously, you're never going to do that for the wild ones. You're only going to do that for things that need a specific number. So if I put a 4 over here, where the only 1s and 6s are allowed, that lets me know I've used both of these.
Gotcha.
Okay? That's what the dishwashers do. Beer! This is just a beer. He goes here when he comes out, and it's just a beer. So it's like you put a 1 or a 6 here.
Okay.
All right? Again, though, you spend it that turn or store it. If my storage is full, then you would lose it. If at the end of my turn, let's say I had 3 beers and I didn't want to pick up one of these, and I would go, okay, there's 1, 2, and I lose the 3rd one.
Because the
Right.
cards all go away at the end of your turn.
Correct. And the same thing is true of money. You have like a little vault over here where you can store up to 2 gold, depending on how you spend your gold. So that's what those are. All right. So you can spend money to buy all of these cards, but the other way you're going to spend money, and the way you're going to want to spend your money, is that all of these spaces are upgradable. You'll note that that a lot of them have this little coin cost in the upper left corner. That's how much it costs to flip that card to its other side. So for 7 gold, I could flip my beer storage, and now I can hold up to 5 beers. And note that I had 2 when I flipped it, so that 2 remains. You don't obviously lose it when you flip 2. Okay?
When you upgrade, you destroy it.
The same thing is true of the money. When you upgrade it, you can now hold up to 5 money, and your little icon shows you what's on the back of it.
Okay.
This little cash box, you can spend 10 to flip it, and then any wild die is worth 3. See this little, it shows you what's on the back. But obviously, if you want to just flip it around and turn it, you can look at it. All right, flipping this for 15 gets you a 4th table. Flipping the dog over here for 12 gets you a permanent waitress. So at the beginning of your turn, you will always roll a die. You have 3 of these dice only. So if you end up with a permanent waitress and say 3 cards here, one of those is wasted. Permanent dishwasher. Flipping this for 18 gets you 2 beers per die. And the same thing, this gets you 2 beers per wild die when you flip this. This little minus in the corner is for...
You give up a maid.
If you have cards that are in that area, you may throw those cards back to the supply for a minus discount. In this case, the value of the card. So right now, if I wanted to, I could spend 12 to flip this, or I could spend 8 and put this card back to flip it.
That's only when you're upgrading
When you
that
are
particular...
In this case, the waitress will get you 4 off, and if you had 3 waitresses, then you could throw them all, and that upgrade would be free. And if you had 4, you would not get $4 from the bank. You can only zero out. All right, and all of the other things are the same for that. Tables, you can get rid of extra tables for that upgrade. You can get rid of extra dishwashers for that upgrade. You can get rid of extra beer distributors for this upgrade.
All right.
Okay. The reason, as if upgrading wasn't good enough, the reason you want to upgrade something is that every time you upgrade something, you get a noble. This is how these come in the game. They are worth 10 victory points.
Yes.
Wow.
And it is not uncommon for, say, your score at the end of the game to be like 85, 70 of which will be nobles. Okay? You will, this is the bulk of how you're going to score.
Okay.
A noble is a card acquired, so when you get it, it goes on top of your deck. All right? And they're 10 points, and it's possible you could get more than one on your turn, and you're like, oh, well, that's bad, isn't it? Well, it isn't, because when you flip cards for the next round, a noble will take a table, but the second noble, they're sort of snooty and they only like each other, and nobles will always sit together at the same table. So it doesn't matter how many nobles you have, they will always take up only one table.
Nice.
Okay.
So if I flipped then a guest next and then I flipped a noble, that would be here. All right?
Cool.
They don't stack their ability. That's still a single 2
All right.
for $2. That's all you get from that noble if you put a
10
die
points.
there. But you get 10 points.
Not only
That's-
are they snooty, they are also cheap.
That is a yeah, they don't pay well. So that is another reason to upgrade, right? Upgrading gets you essentially 10 points, or say 6 points. I'm not 6 points, or say 9 points if you're throwing that away to flip that over, and also you're losing that card. But
Right.
But then the maid is there every time. The next.
correct. Then you have a die every time. Okay, let's talk about the monk. This is the one I haven't gotten to yet. That's a 5, and you'll see there's a little ellipsis, so you can put as many 5s there as you want. That will advance you on what's called the monastery track, right here. All right? And when you advance, you move 1 space forward. And the reason that you want to do that is you get stuff when you get to spaces that have little icons on them. When you get to here, you get a beer card. It goes immediately on top of your deck. All right? When you get to this space, you get to trash one of your guests. Remove it from the game. All right?
Okay.
It has to be a guest seated at a table, and it can't have a die on it when you trash it. Although but you can spend that money first. Same thing for, by the way, these cards. You can roll that die for that waitress and then
use it
throw
for
her
the
away for the
upgrade.
discount, right? You can use all of your cards before you use them for discounts.
All right.
Okay.
So that will allow you to permanently trash something, a guest at one of your tables. This will get you a dishwasher. Hey, this will get you a noble. That's what this little iconography means. All right? And then
Interesting.
It
They
keeps
put that
going around.
behind.
Yeah.
yeah, it is kind of weird because this one's like wearing it almost.
Yeah.
Oh, it's behind on that one
Yeah.
too, though.
No,
Right.
it's sitting on. Oh, it is behind.
All right,
Yeah, a
so
little bit.
you'll get stuff for basically moving around the track.
Okay.
All right, and that's what a 5 does. It gives you an advancement. You can try it if you want. I have not seen anyone do it yet. Traditionally, I've seen everybody basically get to about here, and that's about as far as you get.
Okay.
Right? That's 8 dice in theory to get to here,
Right.
and it's 8 rounds in the game. So you could flip this to move
2 at a time.
for a 5, and you can put as many 5s there as you want, and maybe that works. I don't know. They have to be rolled for one thing,
Yeah.
and you're giving up something else to do it. So what I'm saying is, if you want to try to go for it, but don't. I wouldn't stress too much about this track for your first play of the game, especially. Another way you can move on this track. Let's get to this counter guest now. So one side of this counter guest, see, has that little move your disc 1 icon thing. You basically just put him back in the box, and you advance 1 space.
Oh.
All right? So that's one way you use him. That will be the most likely way that you will use him. But the other way you can use, I guess...
It's a her on the other
thank
side.
you. Oh, is it? Interesting. It's a guy. The other way you can use her is she will allow you a mulligan from your card flipping. So let's say my first turn is like da-da-da and da-da-da and da-da-da. That's my whole flip. I'm like, I know my deck is like got so much better stuff in here. That's really unfortunate. So you can throw this token away. You get rid of everything you've used.
Oh, okay.
And that includes, let's say this also came out. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I still don't like it. It all goes away.
It goes away. Okay.
You throw the thing, and then you just start flipping from the top again. All right? And if that doesn't work out and you have a second one of those tokens, you can do it again. All right?
And is this the only way to get more of those?
Yes.
Okay.
We will get 3 by the end of the game. Let me go back to this now. So here's the other way you can spend beer. You can actually get nobles with beer, but it's by this rate right here. So 9 beers will get you a noble, 14 will get you 2, and 18 will get you 3.
Wow.
All right?
That's a lot of beer.
That is a lot of beer. You can get there, and one of the ways you can get there is this is going to be counter person, counter person, counter person. This is going to be either this card or this card. This is going to be either a dishwasher or roll one of your dice.
Oh, wow.
All right? This is going to be one of these 2 cards. This is going to be roll one of your dice or take a beer. This last one is going to be upgrade anything you want for free, but you don't get the noble.
Ah,
So one of the ways you can get 18 beers is you can flip this one on your last turn, right?
Right.
Now every 1 or 6 is worth 2 beers.
Okay. Wait.
And it didn't cost you 18 because you flipped it for free.
Your last comment about 8 and you don't get the noble. So every time we upgrade, we get a noble?
Yes.
Is that the
Every
deal?
single time you
Okay.
upgrade, you get a
Yeah.
noble.
Wow, I missed that. Okay.
Right.
Sweet.
That's why, that's the main, I mean, obviously upgrades are also good,
Okay.
but, and it's 10 points. It's an enormous amount of points.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
you can't remotely win this game if you don't upgrade.
Okay.
So, let's go.
surfing now.
Ooh,
I feel like,
give it a whirl.
oh, I need my counter person back.
You threw it away, Dave.
Just for an example.
I know.
Shuffle up.
Yep.
Yep. All right. For the first round only, instead of doing this simultaneously, let's just do it one at a time.
Okay.
So go ahead, Nikki. You're going to be the
Okay.
start player. So
All
start
right.
flipping.
Dun, 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 dun. Table person. Oh, hey. I'm going to do your
Well,
example.
there's 7 out of your 10 cards.
Your
are table.
example over again.
That's incredibly common. 7 out of the 10 are your
Okay.
table
Some
persons.
cues.
All right.
Do you want to do that or
No,
save
not
that
yet.
Yeah, I agree with
Not
you. I
yet.
would not mulligan because the rest of your deck is going to be, your next
Yeah.
turn is going to be exciting potentially.
Perhaps.
All right, Lincoln.
Oh,
No pressure.
no pressure.
Do better than me.
Table. Put it on there.
Yeah,
Table.
Did you shuffle?
I don't know.
he did.
Ah,
I saw him do it. It's likely going to be that way.
Okay,
All right, Candice.
Here we go. Oh, extra table.
Yep, there you
Nice.
go. Oh, well. Hugger mugger, hugger mugger.
Table. Oh, beer.
Yeah.
Hey, more exciting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is getting exciting. All right.
You only have guests left, so.
And there we go.
All right.
A lot of all twos there.
Oh, wow. Didn't get a
That's
single
good.
one.
Because I think two's
We're
the
all going
highest
to be
right now.
trying to
Yeah.
drop
Right,
those
but-
twos.
Here we go.
Oh, I see. Yes, to use the twos.
One. Table. Upside down guest. I guess all my whole deck's upside down. All right, done. All right. So, you got a waitress, so you roll 1 green die for yourself and just put it on your board.
One.
All right, so that's likely going to be a beer for you. Now we roll these.
No twos.
I know. Where's the twos at?
Well, that's part of the game, right? This is the huge part of the game, which is, all right, Nikki, you're the start player.
Yeah.
So you're going to draft a die first.
Okay. Let me look at other players, see what I'm going to get handed next.
Okay, so.
What are you going to leave me?
Well, I'm probably not going to leave you the 2, right?
Right.
Because you and I have rolled the only 2s.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you should probably, if you want
the
2
two.
gold, take the 2.
That
Yeah.
Right. And technically you happy to put it there,
Oh.
but understand you're allowed to
Yeah.
rejigger it anyway on your turn. But there's nothing wrong with putting it there.
I think I automatically
Yep.
think like, okay,
All right, Lincoln.
Plan it out.
yeah.
Lincoln takes a 1.
I am also going to take another one.
All right, and I'm going to take 2. And now we pass these. And these are all completely useless to all of us. The 3s and the 4s. So at this point, it really doesn't matter which one of those you take.
Okay.
Because they're all just going to be
But
generic.
I just take one.
Correct.
Sure.
It might matter in later rounds, but right now it doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
So I'll take the 6.
And then, sure, I'll take a 4 so you don't have to think about it. There you go.
There you go. Ooh.
And I'll take this 1.
I wanted the 3 on the right
Getting
because
right.
it had good vibes.
I'm going to be making some beer this time.
All right.
Okay. Now I need to assign them.
All right, so now you assign all your dice.
Okay.
And by the way, we can do that too. You're allowed to change it up.
So one of these is just going to be wasted, right? Oh,
Okay,
things
so
you
your
can use
2's
it for.
going to go there.
oh, that's no.
1s or 6s.
Right.
Oh, that's right, because we could put
So I just
certain
do-
ones.
Yep,
anywhere
one's going to go
just
there,
make
one's going to go
money.
here on your wallet. And you're correct. In this case, one of them will, for you, one of them will
One
be
of
wasted.
them's wasted,
Correct.
right? So I have
Yep.
a wasted die.
Yep, it happens.
Okay.
It absolutely can happen. Oh my gosh.
I'm going beer
Oh my
strategy
gosh,
for
that's
right
fantastic. All right, so you have, so it's your
Yes.
turn.
Okay.
All right, so let's do the beer first because it's easier. Okay?
Sure.
You have 1 beer,
I have one beer.
which you can do nothing with. So
Okay.
go ahead and put the die back in your platter and take 1 in your storage. You're going to store 1 beer for later.
Okay.
All right, you have 3 gold.
All right.
So you can store 2 of it and lose 1. You're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy either this card or one of these. And I'm starting out with these. That's
No,
No,
that's
no,
beer.
that's
Sorry,
beer.
all right, this card or this card.
Yeah.
So you can buy a beer and store 1 for the next turn, or you
Yeah.
can buy the +1 lady.
I'm going to take the dishwasher.
Okay, it goes on the top of your deck,
All right.
and you're done. So
That
you can
was-
take all your dice off, and then you don't have to do it now, but you can if you want. All these cards go in your discard pile. Go ahead, Lincoln, it's your turn.
Okay, so I got $2. I'll buy that.
Okay,
And then I've got 2 beer, which I'm just going to keep.
okay.
And that is that.
Yep, that's kind of your first turn is a lot of storage, except for
All right, so I am going to get 8 beers.
That's
Is that
great.
right?
2, 4, 6, 8. You could technically get 9 if you put the 3 die here.
Oh, and if I have 9, I can get a noble, huh?
Yep,
Wow.
Or I could.
but I think you're better off.
Yeah, I think
getting
I'm
one
gonna
of
get
these.
some cards. So I need to decide between these.
Do you want the 6 for the 6, or do you want the 3 for the 3, but you also get...
Oh, there's the 7 beer card.
Yeah, or you can get 7.
Oh.
5 for 5, and it comes with a dishwasher.
I'm gonna
That's
do
nice.
that.
This one, the 5 for the 5?
Yeah, so I'll
Okay.
reserve 1.
Yep. You get
Grab
these
that
2.
card.
This fills in.
Thank you. And I put these top of my deck. Mm-hmm. And then I get $1,
Yep.
which can't get me anything.
Nope.
So I'll just reserve it.
Yep.
Right?
A
Yep.
doubloon. What a doubloon.
What a doubloon.
A doubloon, yes.
I think if that's truly what it's called. You can't trust Dave with anything.
Wow.
Pirate Tavern.
3 beer. I think
Could
I'd
be on
rather
the
have the
coast.
money. 1, 3, $4. So these are the 3s.
Right.
Yeah.
The rest of these are all going to be 4 to 8.
Right.
Okay.
These random cards that come out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So this is the one that came out. 6 beer gets you this card, and it also gets you $3 to spend that turn.
Nice.
This is an immediate thing, so if you don't spend it that turn, you lose it.
Oh, okay.
Yeesh. I want $4.
Okay.
So I have $4 and 1 beer. So there's my 1 beer that I'll store. Goodbye, beer distributor card that didn't do me any good. And for $4, I'm going to store 2 and take the beer card. And that's my turn. And these all go away.
So that
Oh, yeah.
beer you couldn't use that you just got just there? Is that what the deal
This
was?
is a beer distributor. This gives
Right.
me +1 for dice that I put there. I had a 1 to get 2 beers, but what I wanted was the money.
Right.
Please move the advancement guy. Lincoln, you are the star player, and for this round, starting with you, would you like one of these cards, or would you like a beer?
Beer dude.
Okay.
I'll take a card. A guest.
Goes on
Thank
top of your
you.
deck. I will also do that,
And I take one too?
if you want.
I do.
Okie doke.
We start flipping,
Yep.
going simultaneously.
I think we can. I think we all understand how this works now. Hey, look, I got this 3 patron with.
Surprise, surprise.
And hey, look, I got a beer. Who would have thought?
We could afford a piano.
Of our own.
Well, there you go.
Better options
that
this
turn
time.
That turn was quick.
Oh, this is dishwasher.
Oh, wow. Okay. I did get a dishwasher,
And
but
the
that was-
dishwasher lets you adjust a die.
A bump a die up 1.
And that's it.
That's it. Oh, Lincoln got a turn.
Yeah, he does.
It sort of works
Oh,
out if your first
nice.
turn is meh, your second turn is going to be.
Mine isn't exciting.
All right. Personal dice, Lincoln does. Go ahead and roll. And then let's roll the white dice. All right. Much sexier roll. All right, Lincoln, starting with you. You take a die and you assign it. He's taking the 6. Candice, what are you taking?
I think I'm going to take the 5 for this.
Okay.
No twos again.
Oh, you're getting a 2 from me, probably, Nikki. 'Cause I'm probably taking that 5 for the advancement. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm getting a 2 from Candice. All right, so here you go. I'll take the 2.
Oh, yeah, you got the
Dang.
need the 2s.
I think I'm going to take the 1.
The 1 or the 5. Obviously, the 4 is no good. Here you go. You get a 3 or a 5 from me, though. You just get a
Okay.
3. So at the very least.
3, I can go for money. 4 doesn't do much.
I will take the 2.
Dishwasher's any die. It doesn't have to be a 4, right?
Yes, any die you want.
Okay.
You can increase it by
Oh,
1.
yeah.
3.
That will come in handy. Okay, rotate.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, what should I
that.
pick here, man?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, that. Ugh.
Take the 4s.
4. No, that doesn't work.
Another 4, great.
I'll take the 1.
All right, pass these.
Yeah.
Don't bother passing it. You don't really need to. Hold it
'Cause
in
of-
front of
'cause
you
they're all
and take
4s?
the 4.
Okay.
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 Lincoln, assign your dice.
Yep.
And take your turn. Oh, there's going to be a lot of beer this round.
There you go.
Okay.
I had 2 advancements,
Hey, that gets you a beer.
correct? So those are spent. And then I have a total of,
Well, you have 8 beers still.
right, 8
To spend.
beers. Right.
No, sorry, 7 beers, sorry. You have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 7
7
beers.
beers, yep.
Do you want that for the $3?
Sure.
Okay. So now you have $5 to spend.
Right. Okay.
You can buy this table. You can buy both of these.
Let's do that.
Which?
those.
Both of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, cool.
All right, Candice.
Okay. Here we go.
So basically, I don't shuffle until I need anything.
Correct.
But I mean, I do, but...
Correct.
I'm going to use my dishwasher to
Yeah.
make this a 5.
Okay.
Bump just once here. And then I am going to take a beer. So, can I do anything for 2 beers?
Nope.
Well, I'll just take the reserve.
Yep.
And then I have $8 here.
Yep. What would you like?
Plus 1
$9
is
bucks.
9.
You can spend it in any way you'd like to.
Oh, I think I
this
was gonna
fills in
do.
immediately.
I think
sorry.
I was gonna do an upgrade.
Okay. Well, you have $9.
So I think I'm going to upgrade just for 7 my reserve here.
Okay.
So I'm on 2.
That gets you a noble.
Yay!
It goes on
Yay.
top of your deck.
Okay. So I was on 2. Leave that on 2, and these are spent. So I think that's me.
All right. I have not remotely looked ahead to see what I'm doing on my turn. It looks like I'm just taking all money. So I have a beer that stores there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. Okay, so for $6, I will upgrade my money storage. And I get a noble for that. It goes on top of my deck. And for the $4, I'll spend all my money. I'll spend 4 for a waitress. End of turn.
Okay. If I could do 2, I could do 2 beer if I want. I could do, I don't know if I want to go the gold route or not. I need a barmaid.
Can you upgrade anything for 5?
I'll
No,
bank,
6.
oop, that was a 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that so then I can end up banking it and I will do 4. Yeah, that works. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 4 gold and buy the
Okay.
beer lady. So there's that.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use my guy to bump this to a 5 to move my token
Okay.
up 1.
Yep.
And then I'm going to just bank a beer.
Make
Yep.
a beer.
Nice.
Bank a beer.
All right.
Done.
You start playing round 3. Would you like to roll a die now? Or would you like one of these
Another dishwasher.
dishwasher card?
I'll go for the and it's a green die, right?
Yep, it's one of your own personal
Go for a
dice.
die.
I'm going to take a dishwasher.
I'll roll a die.
All right.
Dishwasher.
And I didn't ask, but is it standard deck building rules where we wait until our deck is empty and then
That's
reshuffle?
what I was asking. I think
Correct.
when it was yours,
Oh,
I realized,
okay.
oh wait,
Okay, I was like, I didn't know
I'm going to
somebody
have some
mentioned it.
things I'm going to need, but I don't shuffle yet, thankfully, because you don't want to shuffle those things yet.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
And you will always, and Lincoln was the perfect example. He had no cards in his deck, but he acquired cards
And that
during his
started-
turn
deck, yeah.
to start his new deck, which means that the cards he used that last round can come back in,
Right.
in theory, on his
right.
turn. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hey, what a shock.
Hey, dishwasher.
Oh, fancy noble.
Hey, dishwasher.
Another guest. Come on. Come on.
Beer delivery.
Oh,
Yeah, this could be bad.
this not
Ooh.
not good.
Come on, Lucky Shuffle.
If it's anything like my first shuffle.
All right, I think I'm gonna cash in this.
You gonna use your mulligan?
Use my mulligan.
Okay.
Yeah, this was.
Those cards get wiped away.
Yeah.
Just go
So
in your,
now I
go
have
in
to
your
shuffle.
No, they.
Well, that I don't have any more
Oh,
deck. so-
Interesting. Those are going to come back then.
Yeah.
All right. That's an interesting use. That's a weird.
Okay.
It might work out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Boop.
Just need
Done.
some variety.
Ah. All that shuffling for 2 more tables.
For nuffling.
Let's see. Guest, but a fancier guest. Oh, come on, give
All
me
that
a
shuffling
bonus
for
card.
nuffling.
Ah, well, I got a little more variety.
Yep.
Wow.
More variety.
Yep.
Oof. If that ever deserved an oof, that one did.
Oh,
All right.
wow, look at that.
Yeah, I
Nikki,
did
roll
get the
the
extra
other
die,
2 of
which
your
I would've
dice.
liked. That would've
Yeah,
been great.
that's pretty neato.
I'll roll 1. She's
that
rolling all 3 of
happened.
hers. Eesh.
No, that
Oh,
stays.
that's it. Oh, wow, yeah, that's right.
I chose
yeah, that's
to
right.
roll
you
at
chose
the
to roll.
beginning, so
All right.
now I...
Ooh.
All the white ones.
This is your turn, Nick. Wow. Look at that mess.
That is
Okay.
garbage.
Up to
Well, I guess I'm getting a 4.
double 6s and double 5s.
All right.
All right.
Starting with you, star player.
Okay, I think I might go ahead and grab a 5.
All right.
Wow.
I'll take a 1. Oof, this is going to be I'm going to be throwing away a lot of dice this round. That's really unfortunate.
All right, so I'm taking that 6.
Yeah.
6
you
for
go.
myself,
Rotate.
then the 4. Oops, why am I putting it there? I get to rejigger.
Okay.
Candice.
Guess I'll take. I'm gonna take a 1.
You should. I will take a 6.
Sweet.
Nikki,
Yeah,
you got options.
I do. Dang.
You're getting a 5 and a 6 from me.
I know. I was thinking of taking a 5, but I'll take the 3 because I know you're gonna give me the
Yep.
5.
Well, unless you
Good.
take the 6 for the beer, right? You want the 6 for the beer.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
This will be a quick one for us, Dave.
Yep.
It's a lot of beer. That'll be 1, 2, 4.
I got these 2
6.
adjustment things, and it's not necessarily
Really helping this
It
round.
doesn't matter.
That's
I
not
basically
bad.
have what I
There's an
need.
8 right
All
there.
your dishes are clean. You just
Yep.
Comes with $4 too. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's nice.
okay.
Here you go. Here's your last one.
And I got stuck with a 4 anyway.
Yeah. Well, it was going to happen.
Okay.
All right. So I can actually assign my dice fairly easily.
Did I want to move 2 again? Yipes.
Beer.
Yeah.
What was I doing with the 4s?
Oh.
Are you blue,
Guess I am going to
Lincoln?
move
Get
2
another
again.
Do you have one of your ones up there?
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
going away.
perfect.
He's
Perfect.
disappearing, sadly. He's got some big mutton chops.
Anyway, while we're all thinking, Candice, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking as well.
Okay. Well, one's going to go on the beer.
I'm gonna go
And
for
one's gonna
extra
go on money.
beer. Yep.
No, money. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
money.
interesting. Your things are in the wrong
Yeah, I
place.
noticed that. We have ours.
Oh, yeah, I was doing the same thing trying to figure it out, but you know what? That's absolutely right.
It's I set them up. It's my
Yes.
fault.
I was
So go ahead and
like,
flip those.
why is mine not in there?
See, it matches. The artwork matches.
Yes, of course. But I was wondering what was going on. I'm like, why is he pointing? And I kept looking at it, trying to make
I was
it
trying
work.
to tank your tavern so that mine would do better business. All right, so go
Okay,
ahead.
where is this? Over
Oops.
here.
Yep.
Oh, now I put that in
Okay.
the cash thing. Hold on.
So it looks like I have with my reserve buck here.
Yep.
I have $10.
Okay.
So for $10, what can I do? I could do another
You
upgrade.
get egg roll.
I could do a beer upgrade here, but I think I should get some cards. Oh, I forgot I could get multiple cards. They just have to be different.
Correct.
Correct.
Multiple.
Okay.
You can get one of each down here,
Okay.
but only a single card up here.
Okay, so I think I'm going to grab a tavern guy
For 6?
for 6, and then I have 4 more
Yep.
to spend.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. But you can store
I could get a
2.
waitress, or I could store.
You can store up to 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'll get beer. Thank
and then,
you.
And bump your thing up to 2.
Yep. And then so that takes care of.
Because you're not allowed to buy 2 of these.
Right.
All right.
All right. And then I get 2 beer, but I have 2 here, so I have 4 beer to spend.
There's nothing worth 4. You can buy a 3, or you can
save
just,
one.
with your upgraded thing, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
store all 4. Save it for a future turn.
Yeah, I might just save it because I'm not seeing anything. I don't think I need any more 3s in my deck.
That's what I would do.
So I save it, so I get just 2 extra.
Yep.
Yep. So I'm up to 4 here.
Nice.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beers. So I'm going to spend 5 beers. That goes down to 0. Those are spent. I have $1 only, which I will bank. And that 4 is up to 1. I finally move on this track. And my turn is done. Nikki.
I think I'm going to spend 9 beers for a noble.
Oh, hang on. Let's see what this is first. just in case you want that instead.
I'm gonna spend 8 of my beers to get this
1, 2,
card.
3, 4, 5. You have
2,
9 beers,
4,
right?
6. I have 9 beers.
Okay,
Because that's a 2.
so you go down to your storage to 1.
to 1, and all of these go away
That goes on top of your deck, and you have $4 to immediately spend.
right now.
But this
Okay.
goes on top of your deck.
So I got. Well, that was to remind me of 4.
4,
I have 3, 4, 5, 6,
$10 total.
10.
Oh, this fills in immediately. I always forget. $10. What would you like?
Do another beer guy for 6,
Okay, you have 4 left.
and
That goes on top of your deck.
Waitress, maybe?
Yeah.
Or either of these and store them.
right. Do a waitress.
Okay.
Cool.
Top of your deck. And your dice go away, and your cards go away, and Nick and Lincoln, it's your turn.
Yep. Okay, I get $4,
Okay.
and that's going to go directly to buying a barmaid
There you go.
or waitress, whatever we call her. And then I have 5 beer, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait.
Oh no, I don't.
No?
That's right. Oh yeah, it's here. This is 6.
Yeah. Thank
1,
you.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend 5. It's great. It gives me at least another place to spend a 5, and then I advance 2, which will dump that guy.
You go here on the space that
Yep.
is out of the game.
Trash.
All right. I'm the start player. We advance the turn marker. We all get another one of these counter people.
Cool.
Mulligan.
And we flip. Here we go. Hey, look. Who would have thought I was going to get that right
How do you
away?
flip these over again?
You either
You
choose.
just- you
Oh, you can
choose.
just choose.
Yeah.
They're double-sided.
Oh, okay.
You just pick the
Forgot
side.
about that.
You just pick the side you want. And done.
This guy goes here.
Yes.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's just a beer.
And this goes here.
You've seen plenty over in Lincoln's side of the board.
Beer.
Right.
Yeah.
The beer guys.
Yep.
Come on. No.
That's just the way
I
it
got the
works.
triple 2s.
Yep.
It's okay. At least I got some things happening here.
All right. Nikki and Lincoln get to roll a die. One of their own personal die. Then roll these up, and here we go.
Oh, I'm rolling the other ones.
All right.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Goodness.
What am I getting from you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what you want.
Because you won't get it.
Yeah.
I'll take the 6. I'll pass along the 5s.
I will take.
And there we go.
Here you go.
All right.
Let's see.
I'll take the 5.
4 can't do
I can't do anything with that too. Anyway.
Nope, you want that 5.
I do want that 5.
You need that 5. You need me on that
Ready?
5. There you go. Yeah.
4.
Hey, a 3 and a 4. Doesn't matter, so I'll take the 3. Just for variety's sake.
Boo.
So neither, oh, well, you can upgrade one.
I can do.
You can turn that into another 5.
I don't. Oh wait, you can put as many.
Yeah?
All right, that might be a good plan. What am I getting from you?
You're getting a 4 from me.
That's
You're
not
getting a 4 from
helpful
me, too.
either.
Well, here's another thing you can do. So you don't really, let's say you don't care about either of these, right?
Okay.
So you can basically look and see which one helps Lincoln the most and then take it.
Yeah.
Don't nod your head like that's not how you should be playing. If they don't matter to you, then that's
Yeah.
the thing you should do, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't spent
Correct.
the plus yet.
Correct.
So I want to spend.
Well,
I
but you're
want-
getting a 4 from me.
Yeah.
So your plus is going to be spent here. That doesn't mean you shouldn't take the 4. It just depends. Does Lincoln
Right.
want a 2 or does he want a 4?
I don't know. Okay.
So lots of 4s being passed around. I got the lucky 2.
Yeah. All right. This 6 goes here. Advancement. I'm never advancing. This 5 goes here. There and there.
Or do I want to?
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 beers, and there just happens to be a 4 out here, so I will take that.
Flip the new one.
Here you go. Hey, another 4. And then I have $6, $7. I will bank 2, and for 5, I'll buy a table, and I'm done. Nikki, your turn.
All right. So I just have 1 beer, so I'll bank it.
Mm-hmm.
That's done. I've got 5 gold.
6.
Oh, and 6 because of that.
Yep.
6 gold. I'll use it all and get another beer delivery guy.
Okay.
So that's all gone. Oops. That's all gone. And then I bump up 2 on the track.
Take a beer card
1, 2.
right there.
and
Put it on top of your deck.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, I have 2 beer, which I'll just bank. And I have $8, which I will do this.
The permanent die upgrade. And that gets you... Oh, are you spending
Yeah,
that?
'cause it's
because
12.
it costs 12. There you go.
Ooh,
Sweet.
Nice. Okay, so I have $4 here and another 2 here, so 6. Well, let me do this first,
Okay.
actually. Go here.
You get this?
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Top of my deck. And then I have $6 to spend. And I'm debating about upgrading this, or if I want to grab that. I think I'm going to try to build the engine a little more. I'm going to grab that card.
Which one?
This
Okay.
beer delivery person. So
Beer
this
delivery.
goes here.
Aren't they both like,
and
what's the deal with this guy and
goes
then
to
this guy?
0.
This guy's just giving you a beer. He's offering
I
you
guess
like a
he's
free beer
delivering-
to like use his business in the future.
He's
Okay.
like picking it up, right? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think
I
he's
think
delivering
it's
it too.
technically called the beer distributor.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
like, I don't know what he's doing. He's
Maybe he's
increasing
the
your
crafts
production.
beer guy, right? He's
Yeah,
got the
One's
microbrewery.
yeah.
Did you do all your stuff?
No, sorry. I am going to now get 2 beers off of this, plus I have 4 here.
And 1 on that card, so 5.
Oh yeah, 5.
So 5, 6, 7. You have 7 beers to spend if you
Okay.
want.
7 beers to spend. So I'll grab this. Let's see, this will give me another card. And which card is this? The
Dishwasher.
dishwasher. I'll do that. I'll grab a 5. So I still have 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
And grab a dishwasher, and these will go on the top of my deck.
All right.
Thanks. And then everything else goes.
This, by the way, would be the way you could still
It's out
you
of
could still
alignment.
buy a dishwasher. I mean,
But it's probably because of the back.
Oh yeah.
It's a way you could get 2 of those in one turn.
Yeah.
Nikki, you're the star player,
Uh-oh.
and move that. And would you like another table or a beer thing?
Yeah, I was looking at that coming up next.
For the record, you have one already on the top of your
I
deck.
do.
So you could triple that up, or you could get another
I
table.
think I need another table.
There you go.
Thank
Goes
you.
on top of your deck.
Beer guy.
Oh, table.
Logan's got a
I'm gonna
plan.
table.
No, I'm just
I'm
trying to
also
get beer.
doing
I don't
table.
have a lot of beer.
All right.
Flip them.
Here we go. Look at table.
Surprise.
Hey, beer delivery guy.
And another table.
Or distributor, whatever he is.
Grumpy guest. Wow.
Come on.
Dishwasher.
Wow.
Oh my
come
goodness.
on. Where's the rest of my stuff? Look at
What
this.
do I have left here?
This is ridiculous.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Dude.
And
Nice.
I can't mulligan because
Nice.
I don't want to lose those tables.
Okay, I need
No,
a
I
shuffle, guys. Sorry.
All right. Don't be
Because
sorry.
2 of my tables
That's
came up.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Waitress. This is going pretty well for me so
Yeah, no
far.
kidding. Well, you've had a couple of.
Yeah, I had some bad turns.
Yeah.
Well, the last one wasn't bad, but
Oh, Fancy Noble. And here's my 4th guest.
All right.
Okay.
So I could. Should I do this now?
we'll all do it here in a sec. Right?
Sure.
Okay.
My tables aren't full yet.
I know.
This is crazy.
It's exciting.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Quite a display.
Yeah.
All right, everyone but me. You roll a die, you roll a die, you roll two.
1.
And then roll the white ones. And away we go. All right.
Right indeed.
Starting with Nikki. Hey, I like all those dice.
Well,
I'm getting one of those eventually, and I like them all.
You're not getting all. Okay, I didn't even look at that. Okay, so I got a 3. I have no adding up plus things, so okay. I want.
Yeah, I got both of my
there.
dishwashers the same round. That you've got two this
Yeah.
round too.
I might
And I
need
didn't
to
even
use
need them at all, which was terrible. Now I could use them.
might- Need 'em
That 3
this
is terrible for me, so I don't want 3s. I'm gonna want.
You want a 1.
I want 5.
Don't you want 3 beer?
Here you go.
3 beers.
I'm getting that, I'm getting that, I'm getting that. I will take the 2. Here you go.
Okay.
Goodies for you.
And I will take the... There's only 4, right? I'll take a 4. There you go.
And adjuster too. And could I theoretically, I forget if you said it or not, could I use both these bumps on one die?
Yes.
Okay.
You can split them or combine them. And there you go.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
You have
A lot of beer.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 beers.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with 12 beers?
12 beers. First, I got 5.
You need 7 for the upgrade.
Okay, I can't do it. Unless I move around all my coins. Boo. Could have been more exciting. Because I don't have 2s. I don't have an upgrade guy. So I can't really, I can't move them around to get more coins.
Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 13 beer technically, right?
Yeah.
You're 1 shy for this.
Right. So my best bet is to spend for a noble, I think.
Well,
Instead
Can she
of
spend
losing
9
beer.
and then
Yeah.
4 on a
Yeah.
card too?
yes,
Yeah.
if you because I didn't see the 13. So yeah,
Yeah.
you could totally get
Yeah.
these 2.
Let's do that.
Okay,
So there.
it's exciting.
Done. Thank you.
And you can do that
Okay.
because acquiring a noble is not the same thing as recruiting a guest.
All right.
Ah.
So
See, they're
'cause
even
remember you can-
segregated
yeah,
in that
'cause remember you can only get
That's
one of
all.
these. This does not
We don't want
have.
to be with
Cheap
anybody else,
nobles,
and
yeah.
you can only
Yeah.
get us when you get us.
All right, so you
Not
get
with
both
the
of
regular
those.
folk.
Was it a 6?
There's a 4.
thinking-
Sorry, you're right. I gave them
Yeah.
all. There's a 4 and a 10.
Right,
4 and a
okay.
9. So that's 13. That's exactly the beers
That's
you
all
have.
my beers.
Yep.
Gone.
Yep.
Well spent.
You get an advancement on this track.
Yes. Which is,
Hey.
is it something?
Yeah, you're gonna kill
It
this
is.
guy.
I sure am.
Unless you want to get rid of one of your 2s.
No,
right.
no. Get rid of cranky man. Okay, so that's that advancement, and then I have $5
$5.
because
You
I have
can-
nothing in my bank. So
So you can spend 5 or 4 or 3.
I don't need
this
another
fills
table.
in. Do you need another hero?
No.
We
No
don't
more.
need another
No.
hero?
No, we don't.
All right.
I knew
Really?
that was coming. I knew it. Not another barmaid.
I like this game.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
neat.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
weird, but I'm gonna do a table washer.
Okay, and
think-
then bank 2? Or spend 2 for a beer card.
Bank 2, 1, 2.
All right, everything goes away. Lincoln.
Okay. I have a total of $1, so I'm just going to bank it. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beer.
Okay.
So I will. I thought I was going to be buying the 3 when I forgot I had these.
Oh,
I guess I
you
could
still
leave
can
it.
buy the 3.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
just leave them as 2.
Although we sure have a lot of 5s, so I think I'm buying a 5.
Now, you never know. The minute you buy it, we'll stop
Yeah.
rolling 5s.
Yeah, I'll get. And then I have 2 5s, of course, to spend to advance 2, and it gives me a dishwasher,
Sweet.
which I will take.
And there you go. I haven't got a lot of 5s, for the record.
Right.
Yeah, you haven't been going much.
I haven't actually. I passed up a 5 a couple times, but I actually haven't been getting them. Most of them have been on this side of the table.
All right. So I think I'll do this first. I'm using my 2 dishwashers to bump that to a 5.
Okay.
So I have 2 5s. So I'm going to bump here
Yep.
twice. And then I'm going to get rid of this grumpy guy.
Okay.
Isn't spending
Another
enough
grumpy
at my-
guy out the door.
Get rid of the
Give him a
guy.
bum rush.
So that takes care of these. And then I have some beer.
Yes, you
I
do.
have a lot of beer.
You
So
have.
this will be 6.
Yep.
And then I have 8, 9.
9 beer.
9 beer. So, do I get a noble? Yeah, I think I'm going to get a noble this time with my 9 beer.
Makes sense.
Thanks. So that's everything.
You haven't spent your money yet.
Oh, yeah. But that's all my beer, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's that. And then I just have $3.
Yep. You can buy
A
one of these
dishwasher?
2.
I'm going to get beer, please.
Okay.
And then I'll
And
just
bank one?
reserve. Yep, bank 1. I'll go here.
All right.
Thanks.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 if I want it. Do I want $9 or do I want the beer? I will take the $9 and I'll buy both of these. And that is my turn.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Start playing marker moves. Time marker moves. Everybody gets another one of these little patrons.
Uh-oh.
If you're like me, you're the only one that spent one. You
Yeah.
have 3.
Yeah.
Don't forget, at the very least, to spend them for advancements. If you
Sure.
don't mulligan them, although we have 3 more turns, so
But this is the last one we get for free anyway, so we're not.
this is the last one you get in
Yeah.
the game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Start flipping.
I think I just noticed all of our pubs have different names. These
They do.
plaques
They do.
on the
I think
thing.
mine says the blue forel, which maybe is a fish because it says a
mine
fish.
is Grunen Klee. The old Grunen Klee.
Zum Rottenstier. And they're in theory color coded, right?
Yeah,
Like-
well, mine's
Yes.
even
Dang,
golden.
my chart
Oh.
finally showed up.
Oh, there's my lady.
My lady. Your fancy lady.
My fancy lady. Oh, wait. I'm full. That was... All right.
You can mulligan.
You can
You
mulligan.
probably should.
Yeah.
I have enough stuff to do that.
I would.
I certainly will. So there that goes.
Okay, all those cards go away, including your dishwasher.
That's the sad one.
Nah.
But oh well.
There's others in there somewhere.
Keep flipping.
Come
Okay.
on.
At least.
Sad.
This is
Everybody's
ridiculous.
so sad who comes
Look at
to
this.
the pub.
It's a sad town, maybe.
That is
Yeah.
really unfortunate.
Oof.
Yep.
Not too great over here either.
That's kind of amazing. Do I mulligan or not? Ah, but then I lose all of that stuff. What else have I got in here that I could get to? I'm not gonna. Yeesh. All right. Roll up dice if you have them.
Nope.
Hey, I rolled the number that was completely useless to me. And then roll these. Wow. Wow and more wow. That's kind of ridiculous. All right, Lincoln, you're the start player. Sure.
Okay, let's see.
Or the 6, what do I think here?
Yeah,
no,
the
it's
beer.
$5. I
Or
need
the
money. I don't have any money.
Or the beer.
Oh wait, Nikki's got a. Well, I'll do 5. Doesn't matter. I have a beer here.
All right. You can take it.
Okay. What was I doing?
I don't
Now I
know.
forgot already. Okay,
Taking
that
the 5,
one.
probably.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I know exactly what I'm doing there. So.
Pass it along, please.
Okay.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
4 is good too. there a 4 over there? Oh yeah, I'm getting a 4 if I
I'm
want
gonna
it.
do it that.
You are.
4s.
Yeah, you're getting
I will not lie.
Gosh, I have 3 guys to adjust. I should have just not worried about.
Oh,
They
yeah.
all come in a clump for me. I don't quite understand that. So I'm getting a 4.
Yeah.
No thinking.
I don't know why I was thinking about that.
I know. There you go.
Did we even need to pass them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
we
is it
did.
all 6?
You should anyway. It gets confusing otherwise.
Dave can't handle it.
I can. No, you're right.
Well, this isn't great, guys.
5, 4, yipes. 5, 4,
That's $5.
1, 6.
Go for money.
And I can modify anything I need to.
Got full staff today, huh?
Yeah, a lot of beer. Not a ton though, actually, but. So I'm gonna do all 3 to make that a 6, and then I'll take that too. So, my turn, right? Or Nikki's still thinking.
No, you put everything out, right?
I did.
Okay.
I'm
She
sorry.
can change it on her turn. Go ahead.
So 2 times 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
Noble.
Okay, save 1.
Yep. And then I have 5, 9, 11, 12 for cash. So I will. A beard dude. A chair.
Table.
Yeah.
It does look like a chair.
It does. There's like a
So
big
that's
chair.
Yeah.
7, and then the barmaid.
11?
Yeah. And I have 12, so that's stays right there.
Okay.
Did not get spent. Cool.
Okay. So I will advance on the
Okay.
monastery track 1.
Oh, you know what? I'm spending 2 to do that as well.
Okay.
You get your noble.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
That's what I keep.
Okay, so I have $5, $6, $7. What can I do for 7? I think I'll do an upgrade in bank 1. So I'm going to upgrade this.
Okay. That gets you a noble on top of your deck.
Thank you. And then that was. Oh, and then I have some beer. 1, 2, 3. 3 beer. Get a 3 card.
Yeah.
That's about it, huh?
You can bank them.
I think I'll
Yeah, you
bank
should
them.
bank him. You
Yeah.
got such
Yeah.
a good
That makes the
vault
most
there.
sense.
Yeah.
Your cellar, your beer
Yeah.
cellar there is really happening.
Okay, I think that's it for me.
Okie doke. I have 5. Well, first off, this advances me 1. Hey, I'm finally here. I get a beer card. And then I will spend 2 of these guys.
Get rid of the.
Get rid of the grumpy guys.
Grumpy
We all like to do. All right. I have 5, 6. Wait. $5, $6, $7, $8. So I will upgrade this for 7.
Noble.
And then that gives me $1 left, which I will bank. And now I have 1, 2 beers. So I'll take those 2. And that's my turn.
Nikki P.
Yes. So we're gonna spend 3 beers and just get a normal guy here.
Okay.
So that's that. Then I am going to 3, 4, 6 and upgrade my gold supply.
Okay. That gets you a noble.
And I used up that too.
Okay.
So the noble goes there and this goes there and I'm done.
Okie doke. Move the start player marker.
Round 7.
All right. Would you like to roll a die now or get a beer card?
I'll roll a die.
Okie doke. I will.
You're gonna
And
and a
I'm gonna roll a die.
Yeah, same
5.
thing as me. 5s are coming up
I'm
again.
rolling.
Yeah, me too.
Okie doke. Here we go. Hey, a noble.
Come on, good stuff.
And a beer. And the one. Phew. There we go. Come on, all my exciting cards. Now they're all coming.
Question is, do I mulligan?
Crud. So if I don't, I need money. Ugh, I don't even know what I have left.
Remember the noble stack.
Yeah, I mean, look how many I got.
I know.
In one turn.
Why are we still playing?
Oh no, she's got nobles. Dave's got nobles.
I'm not doing so well on that, I don't think. At
How
all.
many of you?
I get.
I think I only have two. I think
I'm
you have
debating
two.
if I want to do a
Yeah.
mulligan or not.
Two.
I think Lincoln's got the most.
Yeah. I might have 3. Well, because I upgraded 2 things. And I think I bought one.
I'm gonna probably mulligan. No, I'm gonna just stick with what I have.
Okay. Okay.
What the heck? See how it goes.
All right. Everybody ready?
Waitress first?
Well, yeah, the waitress.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get one more.
I
of
got
those.
one this
Me
time.
too.
I
Ooh, another
don't.
5.
No waitresses. Gadzooks. All right.
Somebody's looking for beer this time.
Oh
I
hey,
like my tray.
everyone's getting a beer. Courtesy of you.
I think I'll take a 6.
Interesting. I am going to take the 2.
All right. Pretty easy.
There you go.
You got it? Was
Oh,
that?
wait. You
No,
took
no.
2. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
See?
It wasn't time yet. It wasn't time yet.
Pass them.
There you go.
There you go.
Thanks.
I took mine, Nikki.
Yeah, I'm about to do. No, it's only always up. So there you go.
Pass.
Hey, look, I'm getting a 6.
Man.
I can make that a 2. What are you gonna give me?
I'm giving you
Give me
6.
that.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I want to give you this 3 or not.
I'll take the beer. They're all good.
Yeah. Take the beer.
Okay.
So I guess I'll be doing a lot of beer. It's not really a lot of beer. It's sad it's not with the big multiplier there.
Yeah.
Harumph.
Did you get a harumph out of that guy?
I did not. I don't know if I need the moolah.
Moolah, moolah.
So I'm going to bump twice on the monastery track.
1, 2. Here's
And then I'm
this.
Toss one of these.
Then
Thank you.
Yep, you get that.
Yep, to do all that stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I guess this I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beers. 7 beers. Anything exciting happening? Maybe I'll take a
6 for 6.
Yeah, I'll take a 6.
This one or the one that's the 3 plus the card?
No, I think I want the 6 for 6, please.
There you go.
Thanks.
Ooh, an 8.
And then I would save 1 beer, and that's it.
Ooh, that might change.
Oh wait, sorry, forgot one. I got $2 here, so I have $3 technically. Maybe I should save those 2 as. I think I'm just gonna bank my money, so I'll bank 2 more.
Okie doke.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will spend 8 for this guy, who comes with one of these. And then I have 5, $6. I'm gonna spend 6 for that.
Yeah.
Done. Oh, and I
Alright.
get 2 of these, sorry. Which gets me this.
Okay.
Done.
All right. So I got 6 beer.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually do this card, which gets me the beer maid as well.
Yep.
So that's done. And then a beer maid. And then I am going to bank the rest of my gold. So that is 3, 4, 5. So all the way up to 5.
Nice.
Cool.
Going for the final turn upgrade.
Yeah.
And then I am going to. I have 2, 3, 4. Why is that 2 there? Oh, it's here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beer.
Hey, there's a 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking.
Yeah.
This comes with 2 bumps here if you want it.
Right. I think I'm going to get those 2 bumps right now anyway.
Okay,
So
then here you go.
take that.
Like $4 more to spend.
$4 more. So now I have a total of $4.
Oh,
Or $5. So I will take the barmaid. And then 2 bumps to get me the other barmaid.
There you go. Nice.
Wow. Okay.
I want to roll all my dice.
You're gonna.
I might have
You might
too
have
many
more.
now.
Yeah.
Well,
I might have more than I have dice.
better to have more than not at any, right? All right, last round. So you get a free upgrade, but you don't get the noble.
And we want.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take the
Yeah, I'm
beer.
doing the beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Which
the beer
beer
too.
are you doing?
Just this one
The
here.
The
bottom.
one that gets
What
you
does this
2
one
for
do?
every. That gets you just 2 for whatever wild you put there.
But the other.
And then 2. You know what? 2 for whatever wild. That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go. It might be smart if you get 3. Like I have 2 of these cards coming, so in theory, I just cost myself $12 for
Yeah.
that upgrade, right? Because you could remember you can throw away the cards for the thing.
Or that, or
Here we go. You ready?
Still thinking.
Okay.
so there's the monk upgrade isn't too bad, but I don't know at the end of the game maybe not so much.
Right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Alright. Come on. Good stuff.
Man.
I'm gonna do a mulligan.
Okay.
Me too. That was terrible.
Scrap that. Scrap all that. Please be better.
No kidding. That was horrible.
Wow.
Oh no, the grumpy
Wonder.
one guy came up.
Ah,
Oh,
okay. At least.
oh, little,
Please a table.
Oh, a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got one too.
Well, done.
Alright, mulligan was worth it.
Well, I can't mulligan. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. Oh, that really hurts. I really don't want to lose these.
Okay.
At least I'm getting a little further this time. A little.
Yeah.
My strategies have not worked out at all.
Right. Oh.
Well, I was counting on this for the last turn, but I should not have bought a second one of these. But
So I
Second.
keep going if this comes up?
No, because you fill the table.
Okay, well,
Oh, no. No, you just, if you flip a second one and you have an empty
Okay.
table still, the minute all your tables are filled, you stop flipping.
hey, look at that. 4 things. It's terrible.
I have the same problem. I mean, I could mulligan, but I would lose 4 beer per die, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the question is, how much do I care about that?
I don't know. Does it get you something good for the end of the
Let's
game?
roll some 1s and 6s, people. Oh, no
I mean-
waitresses though.
I know. I have so many waitresses and I only had one come out, so.
I have so many tables in here. No, I'm going to just live with it.
It's the gamble.
I'm going to live with it. All right, if you got personal dice, roll them. All right, here we go. Wow. Not a single 1 or 6. That's fantastic.
You'll get one from me.
Good, because I definitely need one. I have to take the 5.
Eek. What's coming?
I didn't even get any of my modifiers. I got like a bunch of those guys in there. I got all the barmaids.
Here we go. Since we are doing, let me see what my next. Let me see what my. I'm gonna check later. See.
don't know.
Oh, oh, it's right there on top. I'm gonna do my
Bummer.
mulligan. When I take my turn, I'm gonna do my mulligan just for myself.
Just to see.
Just to see. Yeah.
6. I don't know if that was
Here
a
you go.
good choice or not.
You get this.
Okay.
Beer is always a good choice.
Find out soon enough.
All right,
Yeah,
taking
take
a
a
die.
one.
So I'll take a 2.
That could be a 4, but do I need a 4 for anything? No.
Didn't roll enough 1s and 6s.
2. I guess.
Oh.
There you go. Hey, I know what I'm getting here.
$3.
There you go.
Yep.
2 and 2. What was I doing? What was I thinking?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think this is my better play.
What are you using that person for? An advancement?
Yeah. It's a noble, right?
Sure.
I was hoping to get, obviously, to 14 beers, right? I had stored 2,
Right.
and I'm making 4 per die.
Right.
So all I needed was 3 dice for beers, and I have a modifier.
They
Yep.
were all before you, I guess.
I took, every time I could take a beer die, I did. It's just, they didn't get rolled, right?
Right.
Okay. This for an advancement. My last customer for an advancement. And that gets me a noble, which I'm putting over here so that I can do my correct mulligan for myself when I'm done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beer. So I will buy the 6 beer, I will lure, the 6 beer customer into my bar. And then I have 4, 5, 6, 7 money. So 7 minus 3 is 4. This costs 9, so 9 minus 3 is 6. So that allows me to upgrade this. That card goes away. And that gets me a noble. And my turn is done.
Okay.
Okay. Nikki.
Yes. I'm going to try to get 2 nobles out of this.
Okie doke.
So I got 9 beer,
Okay.
so that's 1 noble.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beer.
What?
You have 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4, 5, 6, 7
7.
beer. 8, 9.
8, 9.
9 beer.
9 beer.
There's a noble.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I can upgrade something.
You can. You can upgrade this
Yeah.
for 7.
And then that gets me another noble.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, there you go. Lincoln.
I have 3 times 3 is 9. 10 beer, which I don't even know that I needed. So I'll get 1. Those will be a noble.
Okay. Can you, I can't see the blue die number. Do you want to, can you assign the 10 beer die to somewhere else where it's useful for you?
This one here?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's a 4.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yep.
And then I have 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
which lets me upgrade this, which will give me another noble.
There you go.
Okay. So how much beer do I have?
You have
This
2,
is
3,
full.
4, 5. You have 10 there, plus 11 there. And how many you have there? 1? 12.
Whoa.
Exactly what you don't need. So you might as well move that 3 to the money.
Yeah.
Now you have 11.
Okay.
Well, I would not have wanted a
So
mulligan. That was even worse.
So I'll
I
buy
just
a
looked at my
noble
mulligan.
with the beers.
Okay.
And I don't know if it matters.
Sure, it's 10 points.
No. I mean, keeping track of the reserve, the
It
leftover.
doesn't.
Yeah. Tiebreaker.
I don't know what the tiebreaker is. I've never seen this game end in a tie.
And then I have $3, $6, $7.
So you can do your dishwasher because it's 9 minus 3 for the card.
Thank goodness.
You lose
So
the card.
I lose
so
this.
you
That's
do,
fine.
it does cost you a victory
That's
point.
okay.
but- yep.
I'll do
No,
it.
that's a great.
I agree.
exchange.
That's what I
You're
did.
kidding.
Thank you for that tip.
This is why you want 3 chairs at the end. So here's the reason that you might not upgrade this for free, even though it got you the beers. you
Yeah.
needed. You could upgrade that for free right now by spending all 3 of those cards.
That I didn't. Yeah.
But it didn't matter
Yeah.
because you wouldn't get 2 per die otherwise.
Right.
That's why you do it.
Right.
Now just go through all of your cards and add up
Yikes.
the points
Okay.
on them, and that's your score.
Down to that.
And while you're doing that, Here's my mulligan. Let's see how it would have worked out for me. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Oh no, look at that. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. So, oh my God.
Would you have done some amazing stuff?
Well,
Is
first
what's
off,
happening right now?
I just got a free upgrade
Oh
for my
my
chairs.
gosh.
Right? Because I can spend 3 chairs for the thing. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So these are no points.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Worst non-mulligan ever. That would have been my hand.
Oh my gosh. Well, there you go.
Still is not as much beer as you'd hoped.
But remember, I only spent 6 beer.
Right.
So the beer strategy didn't work for me, but 2 more dice.
Right.
So who knows?
Right.
I probably get, so first off, free upgrade for the chairs. So that's a noble right there.
Wow.
It cost me 6 points, but it's a gain of
Boy,
4.
that's fantastic. If you could have gotten on the last round, but
Yeah.
you were nervous about the beer, was that?
Well, if I get 1 more beer die, which I didn't get, I get 2 nobles for it, right? I can get to 14 beer, I think.
Right.
So I took the chance.
There you go.
Not so great. It's, I think, between those two. I don't
I
know.
think
You got a lot
she's
of
got the
nobles.
game, I think.
Wow.
No.
I think you've got the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That last round was good for you.
I only have 40 in nobles.
60. 70, 84.
Woo!
74. 75. 75.
Woof.
Oh.
Right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75.
Lincoln.
Oh, I'm not that high. So let's see here. I have 50, 60, 70, 8.
Nice.
Wow.
Close,
Close.
actually. And what did you get, Nikki P?
67.
67 is still not bad. So 67, 75, 78,
84.
84. Those are pretty
Yeah.
close. Closer than you thought, right?
What did I say? 87, 88?
No, you said
No,
78.
79.
79.
All right, same thing.
that right?
Second place still.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. It's just, I mean, it's...
Oh, that mulligan. I could have won that game with that mulligan.
Well, now, what did you have there? You were nervous because you had those 3 beer and you would lose them?
I had both of these cards out, right?
Right.
So
and
I'm
there
getting...
was one more beneath that.
Now, what I
maybe-
didn't realize was I was going to get 1 more of them.
Right.
Mostly because I'd forgotten it was in my deck, but even if I remembered it was in my deck, there's no guarantee it would have come up. That said, if I just get another beer die that I didn't get, right? Instead of buying, what did I buy at that last turn? That's 6, no, I bought this, right? So instead of spending the beer for these 4 points, right?
Right.
I could have gotten this. So I add 16 to my score.
Well, I blew it because what I was doing was I was thinking, and I thought about it a lot before I did it, was should I spend the money on an upgrade or should I get that barmaid? And I didn't need that barmaid because I had 4. So I absolutely could have had another
Right.
10
Upgrade.
points had I done that, but I did the calculation
Could you
wrong.
have afforded a table at that point?
Maybe?
Because I was the one that bought sort of the most tables.
Didn't I buy a table there? I might have bought a table.
Oh, so you couldn't have bought a second one?
I think I had that over there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I really should have spent the money to do the upgrade, but I thought, well, the extra die, I'll probably need it.
Yeah.
And I did need it, but
Right.
but I had 1 extra,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize I had.
But you don't
3.
know.
Exactly.
It's
I
a
don't remember
risk.
what I
Yeah.
had.
It's a risk.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what I had in my hand.
What do you
Yeah,
think, Nikki
yeah.
P?
This is the second time I played this game, and I really like it. I like all the upgrading and the customizable board. I didn't upgrade enough, but it's definitely, you got to get in there with the nobles, and I
Well, you
realized...
fell behind here,
Yes.
which is 1.
I realized I was not getting enough nobles, and it was kind of
Well-
too late to do anything about it.
But your
so,
score was not that. I mean, you were,
67.
Yeah, you're 10 points behind.
And I was at
me, or I was 79, but yeah.
and I was at 75, right?
Okay.
So
And you were at
were
84.
84,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, it's not really that far.
you were
Yeah.
17
eight. You were
points.
8 points behind me.
Okay.
So arguably, one more
One
noble.
noble.
One more noble.
What I'm
That's-
saying is, not advancing
Right.
on this track did not hurt you as much as you thought, right?
Yeah.
A lot of it just depends on what dice you get, right?
Yeah.
What did you think? Ken?
I like this. It's interesting too because I see a lot of the quacks and Ganshan clever
Yep.
Right.
mechanics kind of mixed in here, but in a different flavor. I mean, I'm a big deck building fan, so
I am.
I wasn't really sure how it was going to turn out either.
Right.
I saw you picking up a lot of nobles. That had me nervous.
It slowed down though, right?
Yeah.
I had 2 rounds where, and I ended up thinking I was going to do the mulligan, but I didn't. I ended up doing it to do that. Again, another thing I didn't necessarily need to do, right?
Yeah.
Because I got 2 of those in the final round.
Right. It did in theory get you 1 victory point.
Yeah. But I would rather have converted that other one to 10, right? It was, I spent enough money to where I could have gotten a noble. I really love this game, and I love the fudge factor stuff that you have going on, right? So there's a lot of, like, the deck building. One of the great things about the deck building is I was able to shape my hand, shape it more so for that final turn.
Yeah.
Because I knew that I was going to potentially bump up on this, which I did, but still, it was not as fantastic as like yours, where if you had that turn, that you'd have a free upgrade with this, because you don't. You can put the people on the table and still do those things, then flip it to do the upgrade. That's what's fantastic about the way this works. Same with like Candice, if she used one of these, and maybe she did, to modify, it doesn't matter.
She did. She spent a card.
Right.
So so then she was able to use it to do the upgrade.
That was the only way I could do it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I agree. I think that part is neat. I like this better than Quacks because they both have kind of the same luck factor to me, but I actually feel like I can do something more in this game.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little more on the medium side in a good way.
And also, the dice drafting part is sort of actual player interaction.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That sort of Quacks does not have for me.
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there is nothing like that.
Well,
for sure.
there's the
Maybe
do
an
I
expansion.
risk boiling over or not boiling over?
Right.
But then it depends on how you want to play the game, because the rules in that game are not necessarily clear. Are you allowed to see when someone stopped and where they stopped or not? Depending on how you want to house rule that.
Okay.
Right.
But having the opportunity to see, like, oh,
Right.
maybe I don't want to pass that on, or
Right. And the other thing that's cool about the dice is that they're a huge part of the game, right? One of the reasons that you got off to such a great start was you ended up rolling, like, when you roll the one thing that's good for you and the 3 things that are bad for everyone else, that's huge.
Right.
That one time where Nikki rolled 6611 was like, sweet. I'm going to get a beer from Nikki if I want it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and that changes now how I draft the rest of the thing.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of neat. And that is why that is not simultaneous. Right? Why that is done in player order, so you can kind of see.
Right.
yeah, it makes
Right?
sense. Yep.
Okay.
Again, you don't know what they're doing with it, but yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter what they do with it.
Of course.
Because you don't really care. What you're really looking at, there's sort of only really 2 forms of player interaction in this game. It's not a lot, but there's enough for me. The dice drafting part, and then the turn order part for beers if you want a specific one of these.
Right.
Like if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to spend 7 beers and get this, then it's just a question of, if Lincoln's a start player and I see him piling up on beers, I'm thinking, oh man, is he going to take that card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't like going crazy on the beer. I was trying. You saw I took the beer options just because I wanted to have some beer, but I never got like a tremendous turn where I got 18 or anything like that, right? I don't know how you get there. It seems. I guess this flip.
Yeah, you can definitely get to it depending. I was trying to do that thing that I try to do sometimes. So in this game, I was going to see if I could ignore beer as much as possible and try to play like a money game.
Right.
Which would maybe get me 2 more upgrades than you guys got.
Yeah.
But the problem with the money game was the beer is what gets you cards that get you better money. So I couldn't completely ignore the beer.
Right.
And then the other problem with the money game was that if I don't get the dice I need, right? The nice thing about beer is it takes a 1 or a 6. So there are at least 2 dice that get you beer. Whereas the money cards are just single. Right. And I upgraded this to keep more money, but maybe I should have seen if I could have done this one. It's 10, it's a lot. But that would have got me $3 for just any random die. Then any crappy number at least gets me $3.
I almost feel like I feel like you really should do as many of the cheaper upgrades as you can.
Well, it just depends. There's an argument to be made for the first upgrade you should do is this one if you can do it. Because then you have an extra die for the waitress, right? Then you have an extra die for the rest of the game.
Well, I mean, that's why I did that one relatively early. It helped a little, but not tremendously. I mean, you need to roll what you need. Rolling a 4 on that one was not ideal for me at that point in time, and I think I did that once or twice.
Right, and you did it this way, right? You
I spent
8,
1.
You spent 8 to do it.
Yeah.
And that's great, because it's a permanent It
Yeah,
gets you
gave me
one
a die
extra
every
action
turn.
from
I
everyone
was trying
else.
to get to that relatively quickly. It's hard though.
I was gonna say, I think it's cool too how the nobles stack.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're just like, in Dominion, like,
Fine.
those point cards are just cluttering up your hand, and that's like, kind of mitigates that in your.
Well, they have to, right? It would be horrible otherwise.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
you can't win without them. I mean,
Yeah.
the victory points on them are just too big to
Yeah.
ignore.
Dave and his.
Yeah.
It's just long enough. I still want one more turn, Dave.
Yeah.
And it
You
would've
saw
been
my
insane
one
for
more.
you.
You saw my one more turn.
We didn't want you to have that turn. Dave.
Yeah.
Glad it was just those 8.
The other reason, by the way, that I didn't mulligan was that this guy was going to get me to that noble.
Yeah.
Potentially,
Okay.
right? So that was also a little scary to me.
Yeah.
You would maybe have given up
In
10
fact,
points.
It would have
arguably,
been the same thing.
no, if I mulligan, maybe I don't get to that noble.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's you gained the one noble that you would have gotten
Yeah.
here.
Well, yes or no, because my mulliganing would have gotten me 2
More die
waitresses,
rolls, yeah.
and maybe I roll
Did you
5s.
roll those just to see what you might have gotten?
Go further and further
You gotta
down
keep
the
digging deeper into the
That's
mulligan.
fantastic. The game comes with 5. This is module 1, they call it. The game
Right.
comes
Okay.
with 5 more modules. One of the modules, for example, this, which we never played, you flip it to the other side, and then you flip this little thing as well. And
Do it after.
there's a
I noticed. I think it has Wolfgang
okay.
Warsch's autograph on there.
This little
Yeah.
piece.
There's a white cube.
Oh, wow.
There's a white cube I did not distribute. That's like another track that like goes here. These can flip here for things
Oh.
that happen between
Neato.
turn
And
6
This is
and
like
7.
all in the base game.
Yeah.
Well, we played the base game,
Yeah.
and then this
But
is all in the
it's on
box.
the
Modules
box,
come,
yes.
yeah,
The
that's
modules
cool.
all come in the box, and
Yeah.
they add other things. I think schnapps gets added as like an additional thing you can spend. I don't know entirely what schnapps does. I know one of the things it does is it allows you can spend a schnapps to reduce the number of a die by 1, right? Because the dishwashers only increase. And there's all kinds of other weird stuff in the box. There's all these other little bits. That looks like rum or cocoa, and these little tokens, and there's like a whole other. And this track is double-sided.
Okay.
That has all kinds of weird. I don't know what's going on here with all this stuff.
Is that
Yeah.
the
Awesome.
fire breather there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neat.
Wow. That's
Yep.
really cool.
yeah. Like you get whatever this is. I don't know what that is.
Well, they're here too, right?
Yeah.
Is that the schnapps?
I don't know.
Maybe. 'Cause
Maybe.
schnapps, I guess, they're kind of like shots, right?
It's funny
So-
because I've played this game
Yeah.
maybe 6 or 7 times now, and I've not only have I not played any of the modules, I've played with people, of course, who've also played in some cases before, and they haven't played with any of the modules, and no one's even read like what they do.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
You're still entertained with.
well,
Module 1.
The first time I played this, the rules were in German, and it came with like an English translation. But the one copy that I played only had the base game translation, so
Okay.
we didn't have the modules translated to begin
Okay.
with. But yes, they all are included in the game.
I just really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to adding this to my collection.
Yeah, absolutely. It will be coming soon in English from North Star, which is nice because
Oh, cool.
it's a great game. It's just I wish it was available now, right?
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
nice to have more people want to get this, and I wish they could get their hands.
Well,
on
there
it.
isn't a. Well, Schmidt put out English rules.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
on the website. They did
yeah.
the same thing with Quacksalber, right? So I
Right.
mean, it was. I think they had some like interim translation that was theirs, but not fully formatted initially when Quacksalber came out,
Right.
or soon after, because that was one reason why I didn't play that game last year. And the same with this one; it wasn't available in English easily, and it took them a little while because I saw this at Nuremberg, and I was like, of course, interested because it's Wolfgang Warsch.
Yep.
But it really. It's such a bummer. It's the one thing. It's still like the old. We were talking earlier with Candice about the old days where you were struggling to get a translation,
Right.
And it still occasionally happens, right?
Yeah.
It's another way that game night is the perfect example of how games get played because you make mistakes sometimes.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
generally do a fantastic job of teaching games.
Yeah.
We may not play the game correctly, but we certainly will be taught the
Excellent
game
teaching.
correctly.
Yeah.
The
Right.
best example of the thing you're talking about before, without naming any names, was I was taught a game once by the designer of that game.
Okay.
And it was not the rules because the publisher had changed a rule.
Yeah.
And the designer did sort of know that, but had forgotten it, of course, because he preferred his rule.
Right.
Yeah.
Not. He wasn't doing it out of spite or
Right,
anything. It's
right.
just in his mind,
Yeah,
those were
it's
the
like,
rules.
This is how it
Right.
goes, yeah.
So I was teaching it to someone else, and then they played it, and then like the next day, this was at the gathering. The next day, they came back to me and went, "Hey," and they showed me like, "You taught this wrong." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, okay. I learned this from the designer."
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's terrible, though,
Yeah.
at the same time. There's lots of rule sets out there. It's actually a downer, especially with there's lots of development. But we generally do as best we can.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, thank you for teaching us.
You're welcome, Lincoln, and thank you for watching Game Night. Have you subscribed to Game Night? Why not if you haven't? Or maybe you don't want to, so I don't want to be pushy or anything. But if you do subscribe, click that little notification bell. That'll give you all kinds of updates and notifications, as it says when we do. Yes! My best one yet!
Oh, I don't know. You had one that was pretty good.
You got it.